Hello everyone, I'm Rack5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise in the off-season.
This is the last episode of this season for the Crusaders.
Indeed.
And I think after this we'll probably take a short hiatus while we actually pre-record a few episodes and try and get some material for a thumbnail and that kind of thing.
Yeah, we always try to get a thumbnail that's going to try to represent the season.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be kind of hard to do that, actually.
Yeah, well, especially if you haven't played any of the season yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to be doing the off-season and the draft today.
Indeed.
So this might be a bit of a lengthy episode, but it is always fun just to try and, get that special player, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I've got the scouting sheet out. Do you have your clipboard ready?
Well,
Or do you need to? Or are you going to use your electronic clipboard?
I'm going to use my electronic clipboard because I don't think I have a pen with me this time.
Oh, well, I could hand you a pencil.
Do you have a pen? Sure, you know what? Pencil will work. Because I've got my clipboard, but no writing utensil.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how many leads are in this pencil. It rattles when I shake it, so I think there must be at least one more. I'll just check. Yeah, okay. There's one pencil lead left aside from the one that we're working on here.
I still have the previous off-season sheet here.
So, anyway, I'll
just draw a box around that, and then I'll start again on the same page.
Okay. Anyway, we'll just have a quick look here at the newspaper before we start, because there are some things to talk about. Eye on the off-season. Tight end Chad Marshall will be a free agent, which means that if we want to re-sign him, we'll probably have to compete with other teams.
Yeah, probably.
And he'll probably be expensive because he is an NFL icon.
Although apparently he said he's happy in Kansas and he wants to be back next season, so
Yeah,
maybe he has a bias towards us.
I'm sure that if somebody offers him more money, he'll probably go there. And then, of course, we've got tackle Warwick Maynard, who will be a free agent.
I don't even know who the hell he is.
Well, you'll figure it out. And guard Thomas Kramer will also be a free agent.
Yeah, so he's important to re-sign.
Yeah. And a young defensive end, Jameel Jefferson, needs to be re-signed. But he's not eligible, at least for free agency. So we have to go to play week. We already played the Pro Bowl, of course. And it will say advance to off-season mode. So there we go. We will advance to off-season mode. And then before we make any decisions, we'll have to see who retires anyway and who doesn't.
Indeed.
Because we may end up with some retirements.
Hey, if we get some retirements, we can draft more linebackers.
No, you're not drafting defensive players this season, okay?
Maybe I'm drafting them for offense.
No.
Maybe I just want 250-pound wide receivers.
Okay, well, Coach Vermeil has retired and is ready to cash in on his... Okay. Coach Del Rio retired from the Leopards. Playoffs. Who said anything about playoffs? Erickson retired from the Lifers. I'm not cut out to be in the NFL. Wow, look at all these guys. All these coaches that are retiring, coaches. Right? Cornell, after the third one, it just didn't matter anymore. Well, we lost our coach. I guess we're going to have to hire a new head coach.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Too many Super Bowls won.
I guess. So anyway, here we go with the off-season menu. And we need to assign a head coach, so we need to go to staffing. And I'm going to let you do this because you know what? Even after all these years, I have never figured out how to operate this stupid coach signing thing. Oh,
I just kind of muddle through it until I get it working right.
Yeah. Try and see if we can hire, who does Mike Singletary work for right now?
I thought he worked for us.
Oh, is he our... Yeah, he's been offered money.
You want Mike Singletary as head coach?
You betcha.
We need an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator,
and a head coach. So
we have no staff except for this guy.
Yeah, we still have the special teams coordinator.
I wonder if our offensive and defensive coordinators went and retired.
I don't know.
We should pause while I go look for them.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yes, and the coach signing menu system is a bit cumbersome. They don't have it sorted very well. It would be nice if you could sort whoever's available by coaching type.
Yep.
You know, like they needed to make this go down one more level so that you could have available head coaches, available offensive coordinators, and so on, right?
Yep.
Rather than just have everybody lumped into the same, like assistants and head coaches all lumped into the same menu, right?
Now let's see here. There was Mike Singletary. You wanted him as head coach, huh?
That's right. I want him. I want Mike Singletary as head coach.
Offer him $4 million?
Sure, offer him $4 million.
All right.
Yeah. Another team has outbid us. Okay.
$5 million.
Wow. Who's out? What the hell?
I think that's the Lifers outbidding us.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who was our offensive coordinator? We have to re-sign him. Saunders.
Saunders here.
Yeah. Okay.
Saunders here was our
Saunders did a hell of a job. We set all kinds of offensive records under his leadership. So.
And then we have to go and get G. Cunningham, or our old guy from the first few seasons. But I think G. Cunningham did a good job.
Yeah.
We can find him. G. Cunningham.
Hey, you know what's really interesting?
Actually, wait a minute.
If you look at T. Clements down there.
T. Clements?
Yeah, just as a... not to hire him, but just as a... I think that's Tom Clements.
Ah.
Right? Who was like a pretty successful quarterback in the CFL, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, this guy is our most recent. M. Kiffin here.
Yeah, okay.
So G. Cunningham was our old guy, and M. Kiffin is our new guy, and it looks like he's better at defense, too.
Okay, well, we're going to have to outbid Detroit by the looks of it.
Or not.
Okay, we have our... Now, maybe before we leave staffing, we should check and see if our training staff needs to be re-signed as well, right? Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good for coaches.
Training staff.
Yeah. So years left, none. So if we want these guys,
the Elite Health Co.
Current staff is nobody, right? So obviously our contract with our training staff ran out.
So we'll have to hire someone.
Yeah. So do you want recovery or prevention to be the best, or do you want them all to be?
I think these guys are the best in everything.
Yeah, they're the best in everything. Hire them. They're good for 3 years.
Oh, look, our coaches have progression, perhaps, apparently.
Yeah.
Except not. Nobody got any progression.
No.
I guess when you win 100% of your games, there's nothing to improve on.
I guess not. Okay, well, now I guess we can
go to the off-season menu.
Advance to the off-season. Now that we have taken care of all of our coaching needs, as well as our training staff. Okay, schedule retired players. Well, there, see, Will Crosby retired.
Yep.
It's the end of an era in Oakland.
We got to go by our team.
Yeah, we need
Crusaders.
to go by our team, the Crusaders. And Robert Kraus has retired. So you do have to draft a quarterback this season.
I was going to anyways. He was on the chopping block with throw power like that.
Yeah. Hey, You saw what I did with Amos Paris, right?
I know, but I can't play that way. Although he actually lost 10 points of throw power by retiring.
Yeah, really, eh? Well,
he had 78 in this season.
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, that's it for that. So I guess we'll advance through retirements. And there's...
I don't know, honestly, if a team was willing to keep me on the bench into my fucking 40s, I think I'd just stay on the bench into my fucking 40s.
Yeah, really, eh? Well, I think there's a little bit more to it than that, right? You know, like they have to at least, work out and keep in shape and practice and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but still, right? If that's your job, man, fuck yeah.
Okay, we have 2 people in restricted free agency here. Joe Winters and Patrick Cohen, who by the looks of him is a backup left tackle.
Yep.
So I think we probably want to re-sign Joe Winters, right? And this is just the qualifying offer. It's sort of like the ante.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens there. They always go in and do this. And what? Nobody has come out with and tried to re-sign him or sign him out from under us?
Apparently.
Okay, what about this guy, Cohen? Want to re-sign him?
Sure.
I would say probably that won't be too much trouble. From what I can remember, he's a decent-looking young player. He's low rated, but mainly because of his
lack of
awareness. Right? He's got good strength and agility and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's it for that. So we'll continue because it looks like nobody's going to try to steal either of these 2 players away. I'm kind of surprised that nobody went after Joe Winters. But
they must have been going after the all Madden players.
Oh, Cedric Perry is holding out. Wow. Okay, let's sort this by
position
here. So Bo Jenkins is holding out. Well, that's up to you. You're the quarterback guy now. So you have to decide what you want to do with that.
Well, he's got a $24 million year contract, and he gets a 6.96 bonus and a 13.3 million salary.
And he's got just about every trophy that it's possible to win.
So how much can we reduce him?
He is 31 years old, though.
I just want to see how much we can undercut him. Sorry, Bo Jenkins, I know you're out there, but
yeah,
we got to save money for signing all the other players that we got to have.
What do you think? You give him 2 years?
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
All right.
I don't see him going anywhere unless he gets hurt.
Yeah, true. He should be able to play for a couple more years effectively. And then Green needs to be re-signed just because his contract ran out.
Yep. And Green is... Let's see here. He's 27, huh?
Yep. Well, he's been with us for a few seasons now, right?
Yeah, and he's got okay throw power.
Yep. Well, you recruited him, so you should be reasonably happy with him.
And he wants a 5-year contract.
Nah, I wouldn't give him a 5-year contract.
Actually, I think I think I would.
You would? Okay.
Yeah,
give him a
because
5-year contract.
I think the shorter contract we give him.
Yeah, longer contract gives you more cap room, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if he wants 5 years, then yeah, go for it. Give him 5 years. He's young enough that he would be Bo Jenkins' age by the time that contract runs out, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I think we're probably going to keep him around because I have played quarterback with him. I don't know if you have much.
Yep, I have, yeah.
But I was pretty happy with his performance.
I was playing with him when he was still a rookie and he had crap awareness, like 40 awareness.
Yeah.
So he tended to spray the ball around, but he does have the right physical characteristics that I look for.
Well, throw power and throw accuracy.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I'll probably draft someone just like him.
If you can. If you can.
No problem giving a quarterback a long contract.
Okay, well, it looks like the only running back you need to re-sign is Pete Clark.
Yes, and we'll probably end up converting him to wide receiver or something.
Well, whatever, but you still have to re-sign him first.
And I do.
And he's sort
happy-ish.
Well, happy-ish, I guess, yeah. So you're going to give him a 1-year contract, are you?
Like you've ever won 1-year contracts, haven't you noticed? There's no employment stability on this team.
Okay, well, you got him re-signed.
And I undercut everybody to fucking hell and back.
Well, now Easley and Golston.
Well, you're getting old there, Golston, and you're a running back. So,
yeah, he's probably going to... He might even retire after this next season anyway, right?
Oop, I'm looking at Chad Brandon there.
Yeah, at the age that he is.
Easley here.
Yeah, and the same thing with Easley. He's 32, right?
Yep. How low can we go?
Looks like that's as low as you can go.
Perfect. And then wide receivers.
Yep. And you've got
Alex Mills, who lost a point of speed.
Yep. Well, he is the oldest, just one of the oldest players on the team now.
So we'll re-sign him.
He's 34 years old. Wow.
Per year. We can't undercut him any more than that.
Yeah.
Coleman should be pretty old too now.
Yeah, he's 32.
We'll re-sign him. Can't undercut him much.
Nope. Okay, Danny Jones. We need to re-sign Danny Jones, and he's going to be a defensive player. So here, let me.
You want to do his contract?
Yeah, I want to do his contract because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him 2 years.
You gonna undercut him at all? See what you can get out of him. We got to pinch those pennies where we can get them, because it adds up over the course of an entire team.
You betcha. At 29, you know, like it's too bad I didn't begin this experiment a little bit sooner, but that's okay. And then we've got Benji Rhodes, who is a 10-year guy. So you have an aging receiver core here, you know.
I know, that's why I want to draft more halfbacks, because then we can convert halfbacks to wide receiver. We can just retire them into that position and just have an old receiving core all the time. That's the plan anyways.
Yeah.
But they'll be very good at run blocking.
Yeah, well, you know,
and actually that'll work out perfectly because I'm putting Danny Jones I'm
taking him. Yeah, I'm taking him back as a defensive back.
So Pete Clark there with his 59 catching will make a perfect wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he actually got worse at catching during the season.
His catching will probably improve rapidly anyway.
Wait, no, actually we were thinking about putting Jefferson at wide receiver as well, and he's much better at catching.
Yeah.
I think he actually played a season at wide receiver already. But I'd like to put Pete Clark at wide receiver too if I can get another fast running back.
Okay, well, anyway. Let's move on. You've got to see if you can re-sign Chad Marshall.
Mm-hmm. Re-sign. He wants 3 years.
He's 31 years old. He's a good player, but he is 31 years old.
Yeah, we also can't undercut him much.
Yeah.
We'll sign him for a year.
Adam Parkman. And I know he's got a few years left in him yet because he's only 29.
Well, but we'll still undercut him as much as we can. Gotta pinch our pennies.
Yeah. Okay, so here you go. Now you've got some decisions to make here.
I think I'm gonna let Holt go.
Yeah, he's the young guy, though.
At left guard, we've got both the left guards to re-sign. We've got center to re-sign. We've got right guards to re-sign. Martin didn't retire.
No, he's 33 years old.
And at right tackle, we've got Darren Jones. And
Yeah, if you look at his strength, though, he's got 90 strength, right? Which means that he could be a good replacement for the starter there someday if he develops, right?
Yeah, well, at some point I had planned on putting Holt to replace Vincent here, but Vincent, in spite of having 71 strength, has somehow managed to hold on to the starting position. Same with Schaefer there, in spite of having 70 strength. Has managed to hold on to the starting position.
Well,
but I might just migrate Holt here to right guard or something. Maybe. Instead of and then I don't have to sign any linemen. See, we're thinking ahead. We don't have to sign any linemen because none of them retired. So we'll just have the same jobber motherfuckers as we had last season.
Well, Kramer at 34, I'm amazed that he hasn't retired yet.
He's lost a couple points of strength, but he was tremendously strong to begin with, so...
Yeah.
He lost 3 points of acceleration, too, but again, he was tremendously fast to begin with. He was like the fastest... He was the best lineman we ever had, so...
Yeah, well, I think he probably still is your best lineman, just about.
Yeah, maybe we'll put Holt into Kramer's position at some point. Since Kozlowski here is kind of getting up in age too, right? I think Kozlowski is kind of lousy. Holt is not. So yeah, we'll just re-sign everybody. You want a 4-year contract, and you have 70 strength.
Yeah, these guys are the ones that are going to eat up your cap room in a hurry, right? Because they're all like $5 million a year kind of thing.
Well, we'll do what we can to undercut them as much as possible, including offering them big upfront bonuses to take their salary down. So he gives 0 shits, and he's cheap. Perfect. I like that kind of player. Yeah, we'll go with that.
What happens if you boost the bonus, then and then take away from the salary? Does that give you more cap room, or
it does? Yeah, I don't know what
the bonus doesn't seem to apply.
I think it takes straight from your team finances.
Okay. Well, we've got lots of money. Maybe you should give them like a heavy bonus so that you can reduce the salary, especially if you're giving these guys 1-year contracts, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do, right?
Yeah.
So we could give them a 1.75 thing here and then a 1-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
And then Walker here, Terry Walker.
Yeah, he's actually relatively cheap for an offensive lineman, right? A lot of these guys, especially the highly rated ones, are extremely expensive, but
I'm just doing what I can to mitigate expenses. So we got 4 more guys to get through. We got Jeff Martin. Wow, we can go really low with him and he doesn't actually care.
Yeah, you can't go any lower than that. Well, the thing is he's an overall rated 70 player who's 33 years old, right? So he's probably happy to sit on the bench for another year and get paid for it.
Oop.
But I would say that if you can pay these guys in bonus mainly, without, like having to pay, like a big chunk of change that comes out of the cap,
I'm definitely trying. He's even more interested now. Oh, that would actually reduce his signing bonus, apparently.
Oh, really?
There's a maximum.
There's a maximum to the signing bonus, hey?
Yeah, there's a maximum based on his salary to the signing bonus.
Okay, so there's only so much manipulation you can do there either. You can't offer him a 0 salary and a $5 million signing bonus, eh?
If only. Alright. But you know what? We figured out even more about optimizing our expenses, so that's fine.
Yeah, and Maynard was our team captain last season, too. Right? That's something, look at how expensive he is. He's like a $7 million a year player, right? Yeah. How far can you go? Yeah, why don't you just scroll the bonus thing up as high as it'll go and then work backwards from the... Right? Okay, so you've gone as high as you can go there and then just work your way backwards there. Oh, there. So you're at the maximum bonus and you're at the minimum salary now, right?
Yep, looks like it. Well, this guy's pretty cheap anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you need to nitpick too much over that contract. Just pay the man and be done with it.
Okay, so you've got $60 million to re-sign your stuff, and you're not cheap like me. You tend to sign people for like more than 1 year contract all the time.
Okay, this is that guy that had 32 acceleration. Right?
That's right, yeah.
So I think I'm going to just let him go. And at right end, we need to re-sign both of these guys. Because they're both fast, and they both have pretty decent acceleration. So, yeah. Re-sign, and he's 24 years old. He wants a 4-year contract. Well, I'm going to do like what you did there. I'm just going to crank the bonus up to the max.
Well, it looks like it does affect your cap room somewhat. Oh, you're cranking the bonus down.
No, I was cranking it up. What is it doing to the cap room?
Oh yeah, it is reducing it slightly.
It's still reducing it, yeah. Interesting.
It's probably there's probably like a happy middle ground relationship between salary and cap room.
Maybe. Well, we'll just keep going this way till it turns red. Wow, I can go a long ways here.
Well, you are offering him like $8 million up front.
Yeah.
Then I think you got to offer the bonus slightly up.
Yeah.
So if you reduce the bonus slightly and then...
There. I'm at the min now for both.
Yep.
Right. And you know what? I don't mind giving this guy a 4-year contract because he is going to be...
he's a phenomenal player.
I think he's going to be a mainstay there for some time. And then we got this guy. Okay. And he's a lot cheaper, but I could hire him for 4 years too.
You could also try driving down his contract.
Well, he doesn't make much of a dent in the salary cap anyway. I mean, he doesn't even want $1 million a year, right? For 4 years. I imagine later if he ends up starting and is successful, he'll probably hold out for a better contract, but for now, that's a bargain, right? Okay, defensive tackles. We have to re-sign everybody. And I know what I was going to do. I was going to convert Nakfor to defensive end.
Yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to re-sign Nakfor, and we're going to give him a chance to play defensive end. Okay. And he wants kind of a lot of money for a guy who wasn't even a starter.
Well, he does have a lot of potential, though.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Okay. And
How's
Robo.
Robo's stats looking? Has he gotten
Robo?
worse?
He's 90 overall. He's got
Lost a point of speed.
Yeah, but he's still got pretty decent speed for a defensive tackle. And Pete is about the same too. Like Pete's got 61 acceleration. Wow.
He started life as a defensive end.
Did he?
Yeah, but I worked on him really hard to get his strength really high.
Yeah.
And then that's actually what I was doing for Nakfur. Nakfur was going to be the successor to Pete.
Okay, well, you know what? Roble is going to get a 1-year contract because he's 31 years old.
You're old, man.
Well, like these guys, he might play for another 2 or 3 seasons, or he might not, right?
Yep.
And Scott Pete. Okay, he wants a 4-year contract. That might be a bit long. $45.6. Wow, that makes almost $1 million worth of cap room difference to give him a 2-year contract instead of a 4-year contract. What do you think? Is he going to be around for 4 years?
Well, he'd only be 32, so probably.
Okay, well, maybe we'll sign him for 4 years.
And we worked on him real hard to get his strength up.
Yeah.
So he'll always be passable at the position.
Okay, well, let's re-sign Dwayne Matthews first. Okay, well, that's not bad. And he's young enough, right?
Just see if you can penny pinch him.
Yeah, not really. That's the minimum. Okay. I was going to re-sign him anyway. And Cedric Perry is holding out. And,
yeah, you have a significantly different opinion of holdouts than I do.
Well, it depends on the player too, right? I mean, this guy is an NFL icon and a superstar. So, I think that you need to treat him differently than you would some guy who is a redundant player, like a second fullback or something like that, right?
Ah.
Anyway, I think that looks okay. Looks like I can dial that back a little bit.
Yeah, you can literally dial it back to just about what it was.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? There we go.
I guess he just wanted a bonus is all.
Maybe, yep. So, there we go. Cedric Perry. Okay. Middle linebacker.
Got Edwards in Boston.
Yep.
Edwards is slow, but
wow,
he's
you know what? We got everybody here. You know what? I'm going to work on Platt first.
All right.
Because he is the
linebacker of...
He is the linebacker of the future, I think. And you know what? I'm going to give him a 3-year contract.
Yo, he had a 1-year because I had planned on releasing him.
Yeah, and then he got 17 sacks in 1 season, right?
Yeah, well, I guess he proved himself.
I think he is a good player, and he is going to be around for a while. And Travis Wade. Okay, well, you know what? We could... Oop. Okay, that's not too bad. You know what? We'll re-sign Travis Wade as well to the 3-year contract. Okay, now we need to go back to middle
linebackers.
And Edwards. And so what does Edwards want? He's 30 years old. Let's see about giving him a 1-year deal. I know it gives us a bit more of a
cap hit.
Let's see what happens here if we do this. We'll pay him $1 million.
Yeah, it looks like you can recover some of his cap costs that way.
Yeah. How much more can we pay him without adding to the
Yeah, it's not making a difference here. I wonder if it has to do with contract length.
I don't know.
It seems like it does. So you can actually mitigate.
Okay, I've reached the highest signing bonus that I can.
Okay, start driving his salary down. Oh. Then you might have to increase the signing bonus slightly. And then slightly down on the salary. Okay, yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Right there. 3.6.
All right.
Wait, are you able to reduce the signing bonus by 1? The 1.43? No, it has to be 1.44.
Okay, we're good. Okay, Jamie Boston. Okay, well, he's also aging now too, hey?
Yep.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll knock that down to 1 year.
Give him a super huge bonus.
Give him a nice bonus. Look at that, he's got the max interest there. Oh, look at that. See that?
Yeah, it starts to decrease because it's correlated with salary.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Not too many people in the world make over $2 million in 1 year. So I think he'll be just fine. Because next season you may want to look at drafting more linebackers anyway. And if you have a couple of guys who are like in their 30s here, they may be the ones who you'll be looking at possibly seeing out the door.
I don't know. Do you really think that sounds like me drafting more linebackers?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. But these two guys, both are very highly rated, right?
Yep.
And they're also both relatively young, so they'll still be around for a while.
Now, I know you had a defensive back situation to sort out because you were planning on releasing some safeties.
Yeah.
And possibly converting some corners to safety.
Well, let's have a look at the safety situation first, because there was, speed, strength, awareness, agility, acceleration, catching, carrying, jumping, tackling.
Wiley, I think, is a guy that needs to go.
Let's have a look at Wiley.
Unless Ferris is worse at free safety.
Well, his agility and acceleration are not that bad.
His tackling is terrible, though. And go over to free safety.
Let's see here. Yeah, his acceleration is 58. His tackling is really good, but this guy should be playing linebacker, right? Like, really.
Well, you could always re-sign him and move him back to linebacker. I think he started life there.
I don't know. I think since you re-signed almost everybody on the offense, if we're even going to have enough room to be able to sign all of our draft picks.
Well, the question is, do we need to re-sign our draft picks, or to sign our draft picks?
Okay.
You're going to look at the catching rating on these guys, and you're going to fucking cringe on almost all of them.
Yeah, because it's not good.
But if you look at their tackling rating, it makes me happy.
Yeah, but see, what I'm looking for is guys who can get interceptions and that kind of thing. Okay, so Max Miller there is not very good at catching the ball.
He's also corner number 2.
Is he really?
Yeah.
My God. Yeah, we suck at this position. Wow.
Well, no, look at his tackling rating.
I know, but
it's like 68. It's just the game doesn't account for your tackling rating when judging the worth of a corner. The game doesn't give a shit how good your corner is at tackling.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I think we need to just pare some roster down here a little bit. So I'm going to rehire Nipper.
He's an expensive one.
Actually, that's not that bad. You know, he's under $2 million a year.
Looks like cranking up his bonus a little bit actually did increase his cap room. Probably because he has a multi-year contract.
Yeah. Oop.
And he reduces...
No, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Mostly what I'm trying to do here is convert or conserve cap room so that I can afford to rehire the players that need to be rehired.
Yep.
And this guy is in his second season. He was a rookie last season. Okay, and he's got decent hands. And
but that's why he's on the team.
And he's the best tackler of the three of them, so I think we need to re-sign this guy. Okay, and I'm actually kind of good with that. Okay, that actually increases it here.
Yep.
So maybe we'll just yeah.
If you're gonna go for 2 years, you gotta go for 2 years for him.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll hold off on this guy here for a minute.
Because he can't tackle.
Well,
he can't tackle.
He's not great at tackling. You know, his other physical characteristics are so-so as well. I'd like to see, first of all, we need to re-sign Carswell. Yeah, it looks like that's also going to increase his... Okay, that's fine. I'm willing to re-sign Carswell for 3 years.
All right.
And then we need to look at Ferris here.
He tackles really good. His acceleration isn't the greatest.
Yeah, Ferris is the guy who's going to go. I'm going to keep...
You could let Wiley go too. Because if you're going to convert a corner to safety, because Danny Jones is going to play corner.
Yeah.
Because that's what you were thinking, right?
Yeah.
So you could let them both go. And then if you take a look at our cornerbacks, we probably have a cornerback that would be suitable for safety, considering 3/4 of our cornerbacks started at safety.
Yeah, well, Hasty there has got 67 tackling. Right?
And he can jump.
Well, and he can also catch a little bit. His agility and acceleration are acceptable for a safety. And he's got okay speed, so yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Those are the moves that we'll make. We'll let the 2 safeties go. We'll turn Hasty into a safety, right? I don't think I want to hire him for 5 years, though. We'll maybe give him a 1-year contract. Actually, you know what? At $1 million a year, it really doesn't affect things much. Okay, Mills.
Matt Mills.
Okay, he's fast. He's not particularly agile, but he's got really good acceleration. Okay, well, it looks like he's got his problems, but okay, he wants about $2 million a year. Maybe we'll give him 2 years. Okay, how much cap room have we got left? We don't have too many players left to sign yet.
Yeah, we'll just have to check on the kicker-punter situation after this.
Yeah.
And we'll have like $20 million cap room.
Well, this guy can't catch worth a shit. Man, oh man. What's he doing playing cornerback?
He's cornerback too.
Not anymore, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Ugh. Oh my God. It's no wonder you couldn't get any interceptions.
Yeah, but we had like one of the best defensive records in the league.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? You get a 1-year contract, and then Rec V5X can reevaluate him then the following season.
Ouch.
And Gooden made the Pro Bowl. He's a little bit older now, but he's still got some decent speed and stuff.
He lost 1 point of speed, I think.
Yeah, okay, well, you know what? We'll resign him to 1 year as well.
Thomas is our current nickelback.
Yeah.
Typically.
He's okay. You know what? He might find himself playing on the outside if he improves a little bit instead of that other guy who can't catch.
Oh!
We'll just have to see. We'll give him maybe a 1-year contract as well.
Don't forget the penny pinch. Oh.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, so now who have we got left here?
You dropping Ferris and them. You got to re-sign Costanza.
Yeah, we'll re-sign him. Kickers actually, surprisingly enough, don't cost that much.
Oh, you can still penny pinch him though.
And our punter needs to be re-signed as well.
And he's like 34.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll re-sign him to a 1-year deal. Give ourselves a bit more cap room. Wow, he works cheap.
Apparently.
Okay. Okay, so is that everybody? We've re-signed all the players that we want to re-sign. We got 2 quarterbacks.
Well, might as well check through it all anyways.
And we got the halfbacks. We got those guys all re-signed, and the fullbacks, and all the guys that were wide receivers, tight ends, the left tackle, guard, center, right guard, right tackle. All 1-year contracts. I guess I'm going to have a lot of work to do next season again. The following season, I should say. We're letting that guy go. Okay, we're keeping the linebacking group. Okay, and we're letting the 2 safeties go. So it looks like that's it. And we will release all of the other players.
Yeah, so the 3 key positions we're looking for in this draft are a quarterback, a defensive tackle, and a halfback.
Okay.
And then 4 linebackers.
To be honest with you, I think that with the lineup that we had last season, I don't see what kind of changes we can make that are going to substantially improve over that. Mostly, I think what I'm going to be looking for is, aside from a couple of defensive tackles, is maybe a guy who can play safety, who can hit and catch, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe another linebacker replacement for middle linebacker because they're all old.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so yes, so you'll be happy. We will probably draft at least 1 linebacker.
Yes.
This year. Anyway, you need to scout quarterbacks.
Yep, I'm going to scout.
And it looks like the highest, there must be not a very good selection of quarterbacks in the draft this season if the highest one is, going to be a 2nd rounder.
Well, that's all right. Maybe we'll make them an early pick or something.
I want the first pick if I can get it for defensive tackle.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'll scout a 3rd round guy here too.
Because I'm still looking for that guy that accelerates like a 400-pound sumo wrestler. You can't really tell very much from the first scouting thing, right? Like about all you're doing really is you're just choosing to scout players that you will likely be able to recruit. Since we're picking 32nd in every round.
Yeah, mostly because I'm looking for a guy with 99 speed. I'm trying to be like, if he's like small, maybe he'll be fast.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, it might have been nice if they would have given you a little bit more information on these guys. What happens if you look at the actual sheet for the guy, like the rookie report? There, see, it gives you run power and hands.
Yeah, it gives you run power and hands, but
and,
it doesn't...
and kick return. So if you're looking for a kick returner...
Nope.
You're not looking for a kick returner? And you can actually look at...
yeah, you can see their arm strength.
Right, so that might be what you can use as a criteria if you want amazing arm strength, right? And I saw a couple there that had amazing arm strength.
Pass accuracy average.
Yeah, but that can come along, though, with practice, right? This guy isn't going to be the guy you're going to be depending on right away anyway.
I think I'm going to go for this amazing and then these two greats.
Yeah. Because amazing throw power could get you like 90 plus throw power in a rookie, right?
Yeah, but I think great could get you like 80, right?
Yep.
Which is passable.
Yep. So run power and hands.
I have no idea what run power actually determines.
Probably break tackle and strength.
Yup.
I would think. That guy can kick return too, by the looks of it. So he's probably, for a power type back, he's probably also big, right? Or fast, right?
Or maybe he'll have a great 40 time.
Yeah. Yeah, or good acceleration or something, right?
So I'll leave this over to you.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at them. Tackling, good. So all we get is tackling, right?
Which is not really all that important.
Great, tackling, good. Tackling, amazing. Okay, well, you know what? We might as well look at that guy then.
And then the next defensive tackle is a 4th round guy.
Yeah.
You could also look at defensive ends for a defensive tackle.
Amazing. Well, no, I'm looking for the big guy, right?
Well, you might be able to find a big guy at defensive end if there's not enough tackles.
But see, this guy here at 293, right? I want to have, like 300-pound guys if possible, right?
I don't think any of our defensive tackles are 300 pounds. I don't think we have a single 300-pound defensive tackle.
Yeah, I know, but I have a different defensive philosophy than you, though.
I mostly focus on their strength rating, right? So I want the guys with the very high strength ratings. I don't really look at their weight.
Well, we'll scout these guys. Well, who else have we got here?
Well,
right, they give you really, really not very much information at all. What's this guy? All right, good. He tackles good. Okay, let's just hunt for some guys who are really, really big. We'll just choose a bunch at random, I guess. I've only got 2 things left, so maybe I should look at middle linebackers too, right? Great and average hands. Okay, great and average hands.
I think it's around 40-50 catching.
Is it? Okay, tackling good and above average hands. Great and below average.
Also, you see how it says run stopping middle linebacker? That means that he's probably a harder hitter and not very fast.
Yeah.
But being 261 pounds or 260 pounds,
yeah,
he could possibly be defensive end material if he's strong enough.
Well, I'm not really looking for a defensive end, though. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just pick some guys here. There. And then we'll advance to the scouting combine.
Take a look at who we've got so far.
Yeah, we'll have a look at our targets. Okay, so defensive tackle. Okay, so I have to borrow your pencil. Actually, you know what? For just write some things down for me.
Yeah, yep.
For defensive tackle, I want Let's see here. If I can get... Wow, the print on this page is really small.
It's a standard print size.
Maybe I need to
get new glasses.
Get new glasses or something. Yeah, I'll turn this lamp so it's... Okay. So, for speed, I think I want... a 40 time of no more than 4.96.
Okay.
And for the shuttle drill, I want a shuttle time of no more than 4.64. So this guy here, this guy here might be the guy. You see that shuttle time of 3.97?
Yep.
Yeah, well, that is between 80 and 89 acceleration.
Wow.
So A. Miller, okay? Because if you go down here to 4.49, that guy's got between 50 and 59 acceleration, okay? And not only that, but this guy weighs 323 pounds.
So he is the sumo wrestler.
So yeah, it could be that he could be the guy, right?
All right.
Anyway, let's go
take a look at him
over here to defensive tackles, right? And we'll look at our shuttle time. He's got the fastest shuttle time by a considerable amount over anybody.
Yeah,
right?
Everybody else is slow.
Yeah.
And then only that first round pick guy would also meet your criteria. Then you'd have to...
Except that 4.42 is quite a bit slower. That's between 60 and 69 acceleration, right?
Yeah, well, actually, the first round guy would fit your criteria. The fifth round guy would fit your criteria.
Yeah. So he's got a cone time of 8.0, which is not good. That's agility of between 30 and 39.
Ouch. So maybe not so much him.
Well, the thing is, though, Scott Pete has a very low agility, too, and it didn't seem to affect him any.
I mean, he still has an agility of like 52, though.
I don't know. I like the acceleration. I'm going to have a look at him anyway.
All right.
Okay. Because we could also look at this, right? And the other guy that I scouted actually has the highest or the best cone rating at 7.39.
Yep.
Okay, and that puts him...
And he's got 4.64 shuttle.
In the 60 to 69 range for agility.
Look at his bench press reps, though.
That's okay. We can work on that.
Well, you should also... I still think you should look at defensive ends, too, and see if you could find a suitable defensive tackle there. Oop, that's centers.
Oops. Yeah. Let's see there, 277. That's a little bit lightweight. 289, but he's only got 22 bench press reps too, right? None of these guys have as good of acceleration as that other guy does, right? The guy that has the highest agility is this guy.
Who's a first round pick?
And he's a first round pick.
Well, what about Lester there? Well, no, Lester doesn't meet your criteria. What about Nash? Nash meets both your criteria. Oh, no, he's a first rounder, though. Robinson meets both your criteria. At third round?
I don't know. I think I'm going to look at defensive tackles, and I've already kind of decided that I want that one player. If I can find them again now. Yeah, Miller. A. Miller. Okay, and he's not horrible for speed for a big guy either, right? He's got between 50 and 59 speed, which is okay, right? So I think that he is going to be my pick. I'm going to pick him in the first round.
All right.
A. Miller. Because I'll probably be able to get him since he's a projected second round guy. So now we've got our linebackers here. Okay, and that guy's got 4.74, which is not bad. Well, it's not great. Between 60 and 69 speed, right? The fastest linebacker is that guy. And he's got between 70 and 79 speed.
And his shuttle?
And his acceleration is between 60 and 69.
And what about the rest of them?
And
good cone.
7.26. That gives him between 70 and 79 agility.
And his strength?
Only 14 bench press reps.
It looks like a safety.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll have a look at him anyway.
Wait, what's his jump?
Not great, but I mean, none of them are, right?
You can sometimes find a linebacker with like a 30-inch jump.
Well, anyway, let's see who else we've got here.
Ooh, who was that with the 29 bench press reps?
Where?
Go sort by bench press reps? P. Sylvester.
Okay, so 4.73 gives him between 60 and 69 speed, which is okay. He probably has enough range to play the position. He's as fast as Edwards anyway, for sure.
Yep.
4.17 shuttle is pretty good. That's really good acceleration, 70 to 79.
Yep.
And 7.54 is between 50 and 59 agility.
Okay, so he's mediocre on the agility.
True, but he is a big guy and he can jump. So I'm thinking, though, we look at this guy for linebacker.
Yep.
Right. So we might have just found a decent guy there.
Well, it's not like the jumping will make him worse at linebacker.
No, it won't.
In fact, it'll make him so that when he's playing those short zones, he can jump up and still bat the ball down.
Yeah. Okay, Jacobs that we looked at before. Okay, sure, we'll look at him too. Okay, that's 5. Okay, well, I think...
You also wanted to look at a safety, you had said. Possibly. Well, but we are also going to convert a corner to safety too, so...
That's true, but I'm going to look at... okay, that guy who is pretty fast, 4.41. That's 80 plus speed. Okay.
So they're all slow.
Yeah, but 80 plus speed is not bad.
What about free safeties? Are there faster free safeties?
I just looked at free safeties.
Oh.
Right? See, Lamont there at 4.41. And 3.84 shuttle is between 90 and 99 acceleration.
Wow, so this guy could be a cornerback.
And a 6.88 cone is between 80 and 89 agility. Yeah, this guy could be a good coverage guy, right? And look at that, he's got a vertical jump of 35 inches.
And he's a 7th round guy.
Okay.
A. Lamont.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other guy that we could look at, Mitchell here, he has a little bit less desirable characteristics except for speed, so I think I'm good. We'll let you, since you have to draft more players than I do, I'll let you have a look here.
All right. Let's see here. So I wanted to look at my targets first of all. We have Brian Watson, who doesn't have the speed that I want. We have S. Hood, who also doesn't have the speed that I want.
What kind of speed do you want?
Faster.
he's got 80 plus speed. Both of those guys do.
Those are way too slow for what I want to do.
Oh yeah, you're looking for another 95 speed halfback or something, right?
That's right. So let's see here, halfbacks.
Yeah, and for people who, when I'm wondering, when I'm calling out ranges for ability score ratings, basically we found online a chart that somebody posted that gives the range of scores given for various things like 40 times shuttle, bench press reps, and so on. And then along with that range of those things, it gives you a range of what ability scores you can expect, right?
So what am I looking at? I'm interested in C. Simpson here.
Yeah, 4.32 is speedy. That is 90 plus speed. Okay. And shuttle of 4.26 is 60 to 69 acceleration. So he's not great at that.
We can work on that.
A cone of 6.85 is 80 plus agility. So
he turns good.
Yeah, so his acceleration, you could, if you work on his acceleration, his agility, and his speed, make him a pretty, a desirable player, right?
Then we've got T. Pollard.
Okay, 4.29.
Yep.
Okay, that's also 90 plus speed. The range for 90 to 99 speed is 4.24 to 4.35.
Okay.
So if his 40 time is less than 4.35, then you can expect him to have 90 or higher speed, right?
Right.
And so what do you got there? Shuttle of 4.06 is 80 plus for acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
And a cone of 7.06 is 70 plus agility. So those are pretty good characteristics too.
And then we're also looking at Whitman, who has 4 bench press reps.
Yeah, okay. Well, that means then that the lowest range reported on here is 6 to 11 bench press reps.
Yep.
So he's going to have less than 40 strength.
Well, we'll look at him anyways.
Yeah, somebody's like 15-year-old kid snuck into the scouting combine.
And would Brooks here still have 90 speed then at 4.35?
4.35. Yes, it would be very likely it would be 90. Right?
All right. Yeah, there's most running backs don't have that kind of speed.
No.
So we're probably going to draft a wide receiver if we can and convert him.
Okay.
Or maybe we can get a cornerback and convert him.
Either way. Actually, it looks like you've got a collection of very, very speedy corners this year. Like, wow. We're talking guys with 4.2 40s. Those guys will be 99 speed guys, right?
Well, we'll take a look at them anyways.
Well, if you're looking for speed, those guys have got all the speed, right? They're the guys that John says are faster than you.
Yeah, we'll just have to work on their possible.
Well, I mean, look, like pick your last guy you want to scout, and then we can look at some of the other statistics, right?
All right, that's it for me.
Okay, so Lloyd there at 4.23. Well, the lowest 40 time on my chart here is 4.24. So he will have 99 speed. I would be very surprised if he did not have 99 speed. And a 4.04 shuttle means he has more than 80 acceleration. And 7.16 means that he's got between 70 and 79 agility. Okay. And the next guy down at 4.25 has got up high 90 speed, right?
Yep.
And 4.11 would give him between 70 and 79 acceleration. And a 7.05 would give him between 80 and 89 agility. So he'd be similar to Lloyd, except that a little less acceleration and a little more agility, right? And the last guy there, Riggs, at 4.29, well, he'll be mid-90s, like probably 95-ish speed.
Yep.
And with a shuttle of 4.35, he'll be his acceleration will be a little lower. It'll be between 60 and 69.
Yep.
And 6.93 cone will give him between 80 and 89 agility.
Right.
So there you go. So I guess we can move on to the next round now. This is taking a while, but what can you do? It just takes a while. So since I'm taking the fewer players, maybe if you don't mind, I can have another look at.
You can have all the scout picks you need.
Well, no, I don't need any more. I just want to have a look at the players that I was looking at, right?
I'll probably look at quarterbacks again this round.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We were looking at this guy. Okay, shows the nasty nature and his tackling is amazing. Wow, why is he a projected 5th round guy? I might pick him too, right?
He might be dur.
Maybe. But anyway,
some of these late round guys are pretty dur.
Yeah. And then okay, this guy Miller is the guy I want the most. He once registered 12 sacks in a high school game. Has marginal speed. His sudden movements get on the edge of a blocker. And his tackling is good. Okay. So definitely we're going to scout him again. And Lindsay. Okay, well, I don't know. He looks kind of mediocre, but we'll give him another look too. And then we'll move on to our free safety guy here. Exhibits recovery speed to catch up when beaten. Okay.
Okay, well, that would be his acceleration.
He's got above average hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And average tackling. So I think that's all I was looking at for safeties, actually. I didn't think I was looking at anyone else.
Yeah, you really didn't find a defensive tackle that you really liked, except for that one guy.
Yeah. Well, if you have his name written down, he's the guy I want to draft first. I want that guy to be our 1st round pick.
In spite of the fact that he's a 7th round projected.
No, he's not a 7th round projected guy.
Oh, wait, no, where is he? Is he,
the defensive tackle?
Yeah, what's he projected at?
2nd.
Oh, okay, so he's a 2nd round.
Yeah. But anyway, linebackers now that I was looking at. Okay, this guy. Okay, so he plays tough through injuries. He's got above average hands and good tackling. Might be a good replacement for Edwards or Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, okay, taken out in passing situations as he lacks long-range speed. And so he's not a great
coverage guy?
He's not a great coverage guy, no. Okay. He's but he follows the ball.
Yeah.
And again, average hands, so he might be okay as a coverage. See, I'm looking at not only just tackling, but coverage ability. Okay.
I don't know. I more or less ignore what their comments are, and I just choose them based on physical characteristics.
Yeah, well, sometimes, though, the comments do have a bearing on it, too, because Roman George accelerated like a 400-pound sumo wrestler, and when I drafted him, he had 99 acceleration as a rookie. So the comments do, to a certain degree, describe that character's abilities, right?
Maybe if you can't, well, you probably can get your defensive tackle, but you could always use, well, let's see here. This guy's 305 pounds. He would meet your criteria.
Well, 4.65 for shuttle.
Yeah, and 4.7 for 40 time.
Yeah.
27 bench press reps.
Well, I'm not really worried about top end speed too much. He'd have average acceleration for a defensive tackle and average agility for a defensive tackle. So he'd be an average player, right?
With a 29-inch vertical, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick him. I'm going to use one of my picks. Just to
he's
look
a
at
seventh.
him.
He's a seventh rounder.
Yeah. M. Ellis.
Well, he might still be around in the 7th round. Then you never know. As a defensive end, he's kind of slow, you know. But as a defensive tackle, he's average in most ways, right?
Okay, so we've got QB.
Blaine Howard with amazing arm strength. That guy has great arm strength and great pass accuracy. 4 points. And he's going to be quick. He'll have 70 plus speed.
Oh, I don't care about that. I figure with the great, he could probably at least play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll have a good arm. Like, he'll be able to throw the ball pretty well, but he'll also have a bit more mobility than most quarterbacks do. Which is something I pay attention to because I don't tend to just sit in the pocket as much as you do. I like to move around, eh? He'll lead the league in quarterback fumbles if he starts. Wow.
Well, Green only has like 30 carrying, so he already probably does.
Well, I think it depends on what you ask your quarterback to do too, right? You know, and I'm not looking for a guy who's going to be a running threat. I just like to have enough mobility to be able to move around a little bit back there and kind of, you know, like get better throwing angles and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want to look at Simpson again. Oh, that's fine. We'll still throw passes to him all the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, those guys with less than 4.3 40s or even in the neighborhood of 4.3, those guys are all blazing fast, right? They'll be like the fastest players in the league if once they get drafted by somebody.
Probably won't get him, but we'll take a look at this guy who's a fifth round.
And it looks like
round.
this draft is the year of the speed demons by the looks of it, because at corner and wide receiver, there's a lot of really fast players in the draft pool this season, right?
Well, the first player I'm going to draft is going to be a running back replacement, basically. And then, I don't know, do you want another pick here, or?
No, I'm fine. I've already looked at who I was going to look at.
Sure, we'll take a look at Bishop there, too.
Okay, rookie scouting has ended. And it's maybe time to take the halftime stretch.
I agree.
All right.
And we're back.
Yes. And we're ready to proceed to the draft.
Yeah, we're just going to look at some of these guys. So this guy, I mean, they're going to say catching-related things about him. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. Well, thing is, he's a first-round projected pick, too, so it's unlikely we're going to get him. He will take a while to understand our playbook.
Yeah, he's dumb, but that's okay.
Check his vision. He seems... But he even though he lacks hand-eye coordination, he's a productive downfield receiver with electrifying speed. Wow.
Interview bad.
Yeah. Liability in the passing game, does not have the hands to catch the ball. As reliable. Look at that. Oh, okay. I guess they're referring to his carrying ability, right? He can't catch, but he can carry the ball well.
We'll still throw passes to him.
Yeah, probably. Shifty receiver who can escape the jam. Upper echelon of smart receivers in the draft, so he's going to have high awareness right out of it. Ooh, his kick return is amazing.
Yep, Ray Brooks. Well, he's on the list as a potential halfback.
Well, you may not get him anyway if he's a first/second round guy.
Oh, and this guy's too slow. Yep. And then if we take a look at quarterbacks, we've got Beanie.
Okay. Well, arm strength amazing.
We've got Blaine Howard.
Also arm strength amazing. And this guy who's got great arm strength. See, I don't worry so much about the pass accuracy thing because you can develop that fairly quickly, actually, right?
I worry somewhat about both of them because I do want a player who's at least going to be useful when he gets out to the field.
Yeah.
And Sam Williams. And then, do you want to look at any of your guys?
No, I'm good. I already know who I want to pick first, and I know who else I've scouted. So,
all right,
so
to the draft.
Off we go to the draft.
What's our breakdown look like?
Well, we have 50 active players, so we're going to run into.
We can only pick up 5 of our 7 picks.
Yeah,
that's okay. Whoever we draft last probably ain't worth it.
Possibly not.
And then the you can look at that's. Oh, so I see. You can get that ahead of time again. That preview.
Yeah.
And in order. Interesting. I'd never looked at any of that stuff before.
Yeah.
Fast. All the trades, all the time.
Yep. Everybody makes trades during the draft. Okay.
Kansas City is now on.
I want to see if. Okay. Oop. Should be scouted.
Yeah, his name was A. Miller.
Yep, and he's right there. And he's the guy I'm going to pick right now. And everybody cheered. They thought it was a great idea. So I'm going to hand the controller to you because I think you should make the second round pick for sure to see if you can get one of the players you wanted with desirable qualities.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
Scouted. So, let's see here.
Well, Carpenter there is still around, or
Simpson is still around.
Simpson, yeah.
I mean, he's probably the most qualified to play halfback.
Well, he is a halfback.
Exactly.
And it looks like he's pretty damn fast, too.
Well, he would be on the slower side
He's
of
got
what I expect.
4.32 40 time.
Yep, that's on the slower side.
That is, well, it'll be for sure over 90.
Yeah, he could be on the slower side. He has a 38-inch vertical, apparently.
Yep.
And 8 bench press reps, so he's not very strong.
No.
Well, we'll give him a shot. C. Simpson.
Well, they liked the pick.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
Okay, let's have a look at targets and we'll just see who we've got. Okay.
Well, we've got quarterbacks.
Yep.
And,
It looks like if you scroll down, the next guy I had looked at would be Sylvester. So you can take the next round if you want.
all right. Well, let me just cross off the guys we got here. We got Miller, we got Simpson. Let's take a look here. I want a quarterback.
And he has... Okay, that guy has amazing throw power.
And this guy's just great.
Yeah. Well, this guy is the guy who's a bit of a scrambler.
Yep.
So that's the trade-off, right?
What is great for throw power?
I don't think they have it, no, they don't have it done that way here.
Ah, they don't have it on a sheet, huh?
No.
Well, maybe I'll go and I'll draft Daryl Feeney then. What do you think? He is
Sure.
24.
Well, he has amazing throw power, right? And I would guess that that's probably going to give you at least high 80s throw power, if not 90.
And he'll have low awareness because he only did above average on the interview.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
All right, we'll draft him. What do they
Yep.
say? What do they think we need anyways?
We should look at Feeney.
Ha!
That's what the advice says, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to get Feeney anyways.
Yeah. Well,
They're happy.
they like that pick.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
Okay, so I got Feeney. And now it's you can figure out what you got to do.
Well, in round 4, I don't think I had anybody looking at here, but we'll scouted. Okay, so I was looking at this guy at middle linebacker,
This is 29 bench press reps.
and he's a projected 5th round guy, right?
Yep.
And I was also looking at possibly that guy,
Although he
But-
has
but
piss poor 40 time.
yeah, but
And less bench press reps.
defensive tackles don't tend to be very fast guys, right?
Well, but the linebacker is stronger than he is.
Yeah, 4.73 for speed is,
I think he's physically superior in every way.
yeah. Well, if we're looking for a possible replacement for one of the middle linebackers at some point, then it might make sense to draft him anyway. He's not real fast, though. He's going to be like, this guy's going to be like young Jerome Edwards, right? That's what this guy's going to be.
I mean, we already have a 285-pound fucking linebacker on the team, so...
Okay, they were silent, so they didn't approve or
Kansas City
disapprove.
is now on the clock.
Well, who have we got left? Wow, look at that.
You could get Ellis. He's that really strong defensive end
Yeah,
who could possibly play defensive tackle.
yeah. Or I could get this guy, Lamont. Remember, he was that promising-looking safety,
Yep, you were looking at him.
right? Or I could get Shaw, but we've already got enough linebackers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Lamont, and then in the next round, if we can get Ellis, we'll get Ellis, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
Okay, it looks like Ellis is the only guy left that we've got that we actually scouted. Everybody else is gone.
All right, well, Ellis it is then.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to sign all of them anyways.
True.
Kansas City is now on the clock.
All right, well, we've got nobody that we've scouted, so I guess we can look at available.
Yep.
And it looks like we got nothing but either 7th round or undrafted players left. There's not very many.
And they're all dog shit slow.
Well, that's a mixture of players there, right?
They're all still all dog shit slow.
So fullbacks, 1 wide receiver who's pretty slow for a wide receiver. Tight ends, tackles, guards, center, a defensive end who is really slow. Okay, free safety. Again, a couple of guys who are really slow, right? And a couple of strong safeties really slow. No, we could draft a punter.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be able to sign this player, whoever it is that we draft here. We're not going to be able to sign them anyway. Right?
True.
So it really doesn't matter. I guess we'll
Just draft that guy, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, sign draft picks. So here we go. We're going to sign Miller, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, he wants a fair amount of money and a 4-year contract. Okay, well, that being said, though, I'm going to put my money on him. I'm going to give him the 4-year contract. And he's 73 overall. He's got 58 strength, and he's a little bit slow on the, look at that, 87 acceleration, though. And 80 tackling. So I think we managed to get a good player.
I'm not convinced on him myself.
No. Well.
Let's take a look at C. Simpson here. We'll sign him for a year. Well, he's a little slow.
Well, he's got 90. Yeah, his acceleration is a little bit weak.
No, his speed is a little low. I'd like him to have like 97 speed. Apparently he's a good blocker, though. Maybe we can make him into a fullback. And we got Feeney.
Well, I think you have to sign the quarterback, right? Let's see what you got. Okay, 62 speed is not bad, actually. That's mobile enough for me.
Yeah, he's got
84 throw power and 76 throw accuracy.
He's acceptable.
Well, for a rookie, he's not bad.
All right, I think you should sign Odom here.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not Odom, Ellis here.
You think so?
I do.
Okay, well, I personally think that, well...
Because he's strong.
I would rather have a look at Lamont.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Lamont.
You want to look at Lamont?
I do. I want to look at Lamont. I want to see what he looks like.
Matt Ellis. All right, well. Lamont only wants 1 year.
Yep, that's fine. Just give him a year. Okay, so he's 62 overall. He's got 87 speed, 87 agility, 84 acceleration.
Can't catch.
50 catching, which is something that you can work on, right?
Can't tackle.
What's his tackling rating?
54.
Again,
53.
that's something that a person can work on, right?
Ugh, too much work. I don't think we can sign Ellis now, but I would have really liked to have signed him.
Well, go ahead and sign him if you want.
Oh, we can sign him.
He's got 70 speed.
He turned out to be more of a linebacker than a strong guy. He had 29 bench press reps, so he could have been much stronger.
Yeah, he's only got 49 acceleration.
Yeah.
so he's not really.
No, he's going to get fired next turn.
He's not really a good defensive end anyway.
Well, I was hoping again he was going to have much more strength.
Yeah.
Because I don't really give a shit about his acceleration and his agility. If he had lots of strength, he could be a good defensive tackle.
Let's have a look at Sylvester and see if we can sign him. We only got 2 players left. Let's see if we can sign him.
Oh, he'll let us really run down his price. Have some self-worth, man.
Yeah, well, he's at 3 there, see?
How low can we go before it stops being yellow?
I'll pay him a bit of a bonus then or something.
Roster's full.
Okay, well, that's it then. We can't sign 2 of our draft picks, but that's okay. The linebacker was an extra player anyway.
Yep. And so was this other free safety Odom.
And that guy Odom, I just drafted him in the 7th round because we had to draft somebody.
I feel terrible about this draft. This draft is a huge fucking bust. I think they're all garbage.
I don't know. We'll see.
Except for maybe Simpson. He might have some redeemable qualities, but he's not going to have staying power. And Feeney, well, he's just the 3rd-string quarterback, so, you know, and he's passable for a 3rd-string quarterback. But yes, I am very unhappy with this draft. All of these players are terrible, and that's how I feel about that.
I don't know. I think I didn't do too bad with that defensive tackle. But anyway, we will cut remaining because we cannot sign them all because we didn't have enough room because RecV5X didn't fire enough players on the offense.
No, it's more like 34-year-old guys didn't retire.
Yeah, well, that too. But anyway, boy, oh boy, this is. Then we still have to shuffle some players around too.
Yep.
Come on, hurry up! How long does this take?
Wow, impatient much? Aren't you retired, man?
I know, but I don't want to die of old age before this is done.
Yeah,
right?
fuck. Yeah, you know, just start humming the Jeopardy theme there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think we really changed the overall. Oh, now we got to go through the free agent signing thing. And I think we'll have to pause while we do this because even if we skip through to the end,
it still takes a long time.
It still takes a long time. So we'll pause briefly while we do this.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and the free agent signing period has ended. So now we need to reorder the depth charts, and we'll start off with an auto reorder.
Yeah, well, it's completely meaningless to reorder them now because we got to do a bunch of moving around of positions.
True. Yeah, and then we'll advance. Unassisted, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Start new season. Oh, and we did some kind of accomplishment in our EA Sports bio.
I guess it really liked that abysmal draft. That absolutely awful draft.
Okay. So, you've got 5 halfbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to do with all of those halfbacks that you've got? $21. You gonna make Pete Clark a wide receiver too, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 29. Okay, fullbacks. You need to deal with that too. Gonna make Easley back into a tight end or what?
Yeah, probably. His blocking didn't improve at all.
No, but he is a good pass catching tight end, so. 35. And Arkman's going to become fullback again.
Yep.
Okay, he's 86. Yeah, he slots in at 99 as fullback.
That's because of his absurd blocking ability, man.
Yeah, so he's going to be fullback 1 again.
Also, he breaks tackles pretty good, too.
Yeah.
And he has 99 carrying.
Yeah, well, Golson is an okay player for that position, but he's smaller, so he tends to bounce around more when he makes contact with defenders, right?
Whereas Brandon is 245 pounds with 94 speed, but he needs a little bit more playing experience yet.
Yeah. Okay, I need to do something with the wide receivers now. Need to make Danny Jones into a cornerback.
All right.
So he's 82.
And we have 6 wide receivers now, so we only have 3 halfbacks, 3 fullbacks, and 6 wide receivers.
Yeah, but I would say that you're looking at probably a retirement in that group sooner or later.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm hoping on it. I was really hoping on it, but nobody ever did.
Well, Mills is 34. He'll be, like at the end of this season coming up, he'll be 35. So
Yeah.
he might hang it up finally.
And we've got our 3 tight ends there.
Yep.
Marshall lost a step.
Yeah, he did. He's starting to get old too. In fact, easily might be a better candidate for tight end 1 this season. He has a higher catching rating too.
Yeah, but he's not as good of a blocker, right?
True.
And Golston is 31 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have an aging team, right?
Well, that's okay, because we can always convert one of our halfbacks over to tight end if we have to.
Well, I don't think you need to worry about it this season.
No, not this season. Although we do have Chad Brandon here, who would probably be a good tight end to throw to, except he only has 53 catching.
I know, but it would be good experience for him to improve his catching, though, right?
Maybe. How old is he now? 24?
Yeah. But he isn't going to start at at tight end anyway if you put him there, right?
Not even close.
You've got too many good players at that position already.
We need to wait for Easley to retire.
You need to wait for a retirement.
That's basically what we're waiting for.
Yeah. All right, who do you got at the left tackle now? You got
Vincent Cohen Holt. I think I was going to reassign Holt to one of the guard positions. I think he's probably needed more at left guard.
Okay, if you say so.
Because at right guard, I mean, we've got crap fuck all at right guard too, but... You know what, maybe we'll put him at right guard. 70. And maybe in the regular season, or sorry, in the preseason there, he can get some experience.
Yeah. Give him a little bit of playing time at least.
Yeah.
Well, and at right tackle, you got a pretty good starter and a inexperienced understudy.
Although he is a good blocker already.
Yeah.
All right, now you've got to do any position conversions you wanted. I know you wanted to convert a linebacker to defensive end.
Okay, we got Ellis there at left end, right? And we got Jefferson and Lewis at right end. Okay, no, I wanted to put Nakfur.
I don't know, man. I mean, take a look at his strength rating first.
Yeah, but this is why I want him there, right? That being said, I usually carry 4 defensive tackles on the team. I might have to leave him there. Especially since I drafted another guy anyway.
Yeah, and he ended up being crap anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, what can you do?
I mean, we can get by with 3 defensive ends. We did last season.
Well, what'll happen is that, well, we have 4 defensive ends.
Yeah, I don't really acknowledge the guy who gets drafted and cut all the time.
But anyway, like what I was going to do is I was going to turn this guy into a defensive end. He's
Well, think
58.
of it this way, though. If you convert him into a defensive end, he's just going to play backup the whole time. He'll never take the field.
He'll never take the field at defensive tackle either.
Well, he'd be DT3. Right? And then you'd have a backup for him.
Let's see how this guy, yeah, see, he's 83 at defensive end.
I mean, he was 80-something at defensive tackle, too, so...
Yeah.
Because look at his strength.
Yeah. But I just think that that speed, along with that acceleration, he'll be more valuable at this position, right? He may even win a position battle with those characteristics. Okay, so we've got 3 defensive tackles, not as many as I had hoped, but I'm hoping that this guy will pan out and be a pretty decent player. Hey, you're not running the defense this season. I am.
So totally dissatisfied with that guy. He is abysmal.
Well, we'll see. And we're looking pretty good at linebacker. Look at that. Danny Jones could be the cornerback 2.
God.
Wow.
Well, let's look at his ratings, though. It's probably the catching, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, he's got 75 agility, 81 acceleration, 87 catching.
Fuck.
Right? See that? He's head and shoulders above everybody else there. Right? And carrying he's better at too.
It's because you kept handing the ball to him.
And so yeah, I mean his tackling could be a little better, but as far as a coverage defender, he's, you know, aside from the fact that he lacks a little bit of speed, but probably what's going to happen is I want speedy guys on the outside, so probably Gooden and Mills will be the starting 1 and 2 just for the speed, and then Jones will be number 3, and probably Miller will be for his tackling ability will be number 4. Like he'll be the dime guy.
Fair enough.
So at free safety, however, actually, you know what? I was thinking about
Hasty to free safety?
Yeah, we had somebody who had a really good tackling ability.
Hasty?
Yeah, and he needs to be a safety, I think. Because he's got decent speed, but he doesn't have great agility or acceleration for a cornerback. So I think we need to make him into... Okay, 22 free safety.
From North Carolina.
Yeah. So there you go. Now we've got... And he slots in ahead of the rookie there, right?
Yeah, move him to cornerback because he does not hit hard enough to be a safety.
Okay, agility, acceleration. Okay, his catching's not great, but...
He's a terrible player.
Well, let's see what happens if we make him into a cornerback, eh? 43. Okay, where is he?
He is
Lamont.
right there, but it's not sorted by overall.
Yeah.
Overall, he's actually worse than Hasty.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, he's got good speed, agility, acceleration, and if we worked on him, like in the ball swat drill or something, we can probably improve that catching a little bit.
You and your catching.
Well, absolutely. You need players who can create turnovers.
You need players who can hit.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, and I think we're pretty well set. We're going to have an interesting position battle here at for the strong safety position, right? And I kind of like Jackson because of that right there. And that. He's a better tackler and he's got better hands, even though he's not as fast, right?
And then who's at free safety? Carswell, right?
Carswell, I think, is going to be a slot in at free safety anyway, right? He's got good agility, good acceleration for a safety. He's got good hands, right?
This is the important part.
And he's a solid tackler too. So, you know, and actually what I was telling you before about the trio of the free safety, the strong safety, and Grant Brown on that Lifers playthrough.
Yep.
Those three players combined for almost 20 interceptions in one season.
Huh.
Right. And Grant Brown led with 8 or 9 interceptions on the season, and then the other two guys had like 5 or 6 each, right? And that's what I'm looking for from these three players, Danny Jones and whoever plays, you know, at the safety positions, because I tend to play the safeties in much different positions than you do, right?
Yeah, well, safety, deep zone is a position description on my team.
Yeah, whereas I tend to play them more as sort of middle and, you know, like medium zone coverage guys, or
Linebacker light.
like linebacker light, you know, kind of thing. They're more of a hybrid position, right?
Yep.
And the corners have a tendency to be the deep zone defenders more often than not in my defense. So, but anyway, that was the draft, and I guess that training camp will be episode 1 of year 6.
Indeed.
For the Crusaders. So we're going to take a little hiatus, I think, from the Crusaders. But when we come back, well, we'll be beginning with training camp.
Yes.
So until then,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.